Hello, everyone. My name is Hearth, and welcome back to the Pokemon Draft League video. This is week 4 of the Unaware Draft League versus a friend of mine, Josh, and we see a lot of possible lead Pokemon, and Bundle doesn't really care about any of them. So we're going to lead Bundle, and we're going to get our Terra Ground off fairly quickly. I see Rotom, which is kind of unexpected. I'll probably have to eat a burn somewhere, but Ground actually doesn't mind swapping into it too badly. Because it gets like Shadow Ball and T-Bolt as coverage, or Volt Switch. So I can at least eat the Shadow Ball and get some damage off if I need to. Otherwise, one of my dudes is definitely getting burned. We are lead Bundle this week. We're going to Terra and U-turn most likely on whatever's in front of us. Because I really just don't feel like taking any damage. I want to save this for later as a cleaner. I can just kind of send that dude in to do whatever I need. Just kill whatever's in front of him. If it's Woger, it'd be great to get rid of Sturdy early. I kind of have a checklist of what I need to do. I need to make sure Tink is off a balloon. I need to make sure Hamu doesn't have a sash if he's led. I need to make sure Ogerpon Sturdy is broken, and I need about 25% chip on Tusk, and then I can just automatically win with 1 DD from Moon. Once those are kind of handled in their own way, Moon wins. If not, I can send in Moon to start breaking things down and then win with some other mons. If Tusk gets super battered, I can win with Metagross, but it would be a lot harder. I kind of see him having Rotom here as maybe a swap into my hands, which is a little bit annoying, so I'll probably have to double around to handle that. It'll be fine. There's Tink. Mold Breaker, not Pickpocket, so you're probably not Balloon. You're not Balloon. I just go... You're probably just setting rocks instantly, which is pretty annoying. But I can just go into my hands on you. Actually, I just shoot you, don't I? You're super obnoxious for my team to deal with. I don't think Terra Blast is wrong here. I'm not exactly sure what coverage you would have. Tink a ton. That threatens me. Ice Hammer. Do I die to Ice Hammer? I've run Ice Hammer before. That does less than half. Alright. If you're Scarf bullshit, I shoot the computer. Maybe you're Shucka? Or maybe you're Sash. There's a reason I'm Terra Ground over Ghost here. Also, Gloking isn't here, which is pretty interesting. Okay, you are Shucka. Blap. Alright, you died in the next one for sure. Alright, there's rocks. I wonder if he saves this for later. I don't think it's wrong to go for maybe an ice move here, because it hits everything. I don't really need health on my Bundle. I'm not leaving it in to take something like an Aqua Jet from Hammerot or like a big hit from Torn ever. I have swaps into those. I don't think I lose a bunch for just clicking Freeze Dry here. I think this is a low-risk play that can actually gain me a lot of ground. Okay, he swaps. Good, good. Show me Torn. Show me big damage on this. You Scarf Trick? That's actually huge damage. If I can get this out of the way early, that is just fantastic for me. Not lefties. Rotom. You are Spadef. No, you're Health. You're Health. That's a medium roll. If you're max HP, that's a medium roll. It's safer for me to click Pump here and risk the miss versus trying to take a burn on something else. This thing can't kill me in one. Freeze Dry is not a guaranteed kill. Pump is getting clicked. And I land, and you should be gone. Goodbye, Rotom. Alright. Now, unfortunately, hazards are stacking up very, very rapidly. Nothing on his team really appreciates a burn. We're going to go into Slitherwing here. If he wants to lay a spike, I'm going to force him to either drop a sash, or I'm going to force him to take helmet, regardless. I could probably U-turn on this and be okay. Oh, it's flip. Okay, that's interesting. That was pretty good. Okay. Probably could have clicked U-turn there, but now I'm fearing Awkward Jet a lot less. Yeah, I think he might be Boots. I'm not exactly sure what that roll is. Hold on. Rocks are up, so I take rocks. Hey, buddy. 246. Took a lot from that. Not choice item, or not choice item, I'm sorry. Not banded, so maybe that's a scarf? It's a very possible scarf. I just swap my Iron Hands into this. No spikes are up. I take 6 from rocks. I can take max of 3 Life Orb Bleak Winds. You're probably going to Terra this. What is it? I forgot his Terra. Oh, it's Flying Torn. Okay, so this is going to probably hurt. A lot. This is going to hurt a lot. I can take 2 of these. Terra Blast. Okay, so he just elects to go for Terra Blast. We're going to find out a lot of information on this. Okay, Tickle Monster. Tickle Monster indeed. Not Lorb either. Boots, perhaps? That looks like a Boots roll. I want to double. What do you click? What do you go here? Tusk? Maybe? I lose a lot of ground if he goes Tusk and then doubles, but he probably won't. I don't think I think Ice Punch is a perfectly fine click here. I'm in on the mon I'm supposed to fight, so we're going to fight that. Okay, he U-turns out. Did he have Curum? I don't know. I don't even remember if he had Curum. I should probably have checked that a little bit closer. I don't have rocks on my team. One of my rockers is Bandit and one of my rockers is Assault Vest. So I don't really feel like trying to spam rocks into a team with Tusk. This is Tusk. And you're getting Ice Punched. And I would like to know your set, please. Oh, my offensive. Holy shit. This is a problem. Well. Dude, are you Gentle Tusk? What is this? Why'd you take so much from that? Okay, well, I for sure can't stay. And we're just gonna go Slither. And unfortunately take another round of rocks, which is super obnoxious. But, okay, what do we have left to deal with on our checklist? Hammer, I think, is choice item, so probably not Sash because he didn't lead. I need to break the Sturdy on Corner Pawn. Very badly. You're taking Chip, whether you like it or not, bud. Sorry about those rocks. Knock is a little bit annoying. It's fine. You're below half now. You're not super useful. Can I do that again? If I try to scrape back momentum by going for a U-turn, I don't think that's a wrong play. Because I can get bundle in and then just sack next time. Hamu's gonna be annoying. Hamu is for sure annoying. I think I scrape some... Bundle gets or I'm sorry, Torn gets a lot harder to deal with if I have to send out hands again. So I think... Nah, I'm Morning Sunning. I want the longevity of this Pokemon. Okay, he's Spin. Yeah, that's fine. Because Spin gets pretty obnoxious, because I'll have to swap, back in. I just throw out a Wisp here and burn one of your Mons to start just taking chip for free. I think whatever this ends up landing on might end up being fodder. I mean, depending on... I would love for this to randomly go Hamu, but I think whatever this lands on, it's good for me. Even if it's Torn, U-turn doing less, you taking chip is fine. You're getting burnt, and you're doing literal tickle monster damage. I wish I had some other move to click that didn't swap me out, but I think I'm just going to let this thing die its slow death, unfortunately, as I Morning Sun back to full again. There's nothing I really want to like throw into rocks, throw back out. It just gets really annoying to deal with. I mean, Metagross is also pretty close to a win if I can find a way to get Hamrot dealt with. And I can still take the damage I need to on this thing if I'm Morning Sun, so we're just going to do this again. The helmet is not super necessary. He probably goes into Torn here. So maybe this Morning Sun was super greedy. No, it's Tink. I don't actually like swapping into this thing very much, so I'll probably end up U-turning. Because I kind of just need this thing as a body to throw. T-Wave would suck a lot. I'm definitely taking a hit of some kind here. Encore would also be annoying. He doesn't have Glow King. So I think that makes Mamoswine automatically less useful, but I don't want to just take a Gigaton for no reason. I think I just U-turn. Yeah, it is T-Wave. Kind of to be expected, but my Mamo is super duper slow. Come on, just give me the U. Alright, cool. Guess who comes back out? Give me a Pokemon. Immediately. Take a little bit of chip from those rocks, and then I kill you with Terra Blast. I don't think he saves this any longer. The T-Wave is super obnoxious, but I can't afford to just randomly throw Mamoswine into the Steel type that is probably faster than me, when I could just take a hit from Torn later on. He does withdraw. Does he make the Torn play? No, he just selects his sack as Tusk. That's fine. Oh. Was that AV? That looks like AV. I think that's AV Tusk. Crit, I don't really think super matters because I'm just killing you next turn. But now the kill goes to Slither. Good job, Slither. You earned that for sure, bud. Hamu comes out, it's just screaming Scarf Pokemon to me. This is just the most scarfed Samurott to ever exist in the world. This thing is unbearably scarfed. I can't stand, I don't think. Bundle, Terra. Yeah, I'm just dead to a Razor Shell if he just swings it, or an Aqua Cutter, even with all my health. Yeah. I'm just going back into Slither. Go get him, buddy. Go, my willing sacrifice. Do my bidding. Do not allow this man to one-shot my bundle, please. If he gets a spike, that's super obnoxious for me, though, and I have to start, like, forcing plays. Okay, he just flips again. I kind of need to force him to click a dark move. Hello, Torn. Goodbye, Torn. There's Terra Blast again. I think I take another. So I just super free Ice Punch, I think. Oh, maybe not. But that hurt. I mean, I don't really have another play. Whatever he decides in, I want it to be chipped. But it might end up being Samu, which is super bad for me. That's fine. I don't think Fake Out has any reason to be clicked here. I kind of brought that just in case he decided not to Terra turn 1 into something like Ground or whatnot. Just to put a little bit more pressure so I had a safe click. I just don't think I need to do anything other than Ice Punch here. Yeah, he just Terra Blast me. I think I go down to this, which is fine. Yeah, okay, the crit might have mattered. I think it's a roll. Okay, what handles Torn at this point? You take a humongous bit of damage from U-turn. Or I could just annihilate something with Thunder Punch. I think I like the option of annihilate something with Thunder Punch. I don't think Heat Wave does any damage to me. If that's what he chooses. If he wants to, like, be weird and click knockoff, I just take your Pokemon. Heat Wave does like 60. So we're doing this, methinks, and I'm blasting somebody with a Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch wrong if he goes into Ogre. Yeah, it's for sure wrong. There's not really a better clicker, huh? Actually, maybe just BP's a better click. But I'd rather this thing U-turn. And me get damage on something else versus this thing just regenerating for no reason. So I think it's just Thunder Punch. Oh, your Dark Pulse. And it doesn't kill me. And I Thunder Punch. Goodbye! Thank you, Metagross. I'm so proud of you. You finally did something for me, buddy. Now, problem is, Ogre is actually pretty close to winning if I do that. I need to keep the BP up, and I need to figure out a way to make that thing just take any damage. If this thing ends up going to gambling with her, I get parried by first impression or not, this is going to be a huge problem. Here's this thing. This is for sure not the right play. You know I'm banded. You take your free dark move, sure. How much does a Ceaseless do? Or knock, whatever. Into my moon. Not enough, baby. Not enough at all. I think for sure this was the time to try to go into Ogre and set up on a Thunder Punch. Because I either am forced to break your Sturdy or swap and give you a free SD and leave your Sturdy open. Hi, buddy. Flip turn. That's kind of annoying. Now, fortunately, I did keep myself Jolly. I wanted to be super greedy and go for Adamant, but I decided to go Jolly to make sure I would always outspeed the Ogre. And now I just sack this to Ogre. Wait, what? Yo, you're so dead to this. I refuse to believe you don't just crumble over to an earthquake. What? Yeah, you're just unbelievably dead to this. Dunk, 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 dunk. One, please. I mean, if he's going this, he's trying to win with Ogre Pawn Sturdy still up, which makes sense. If he's going Hammer Rod, it's probably going to be a fighting move. But I don't really care. Because then I can just send out the bug to U-turn. This just has to be Secret Sword, right? Like, surely. I save this in case he isn't Trailblaze or he locks a dark move. And then I do this. Now, I really, really need Slitherwing to come through for me here. Otherwise, we're going to be in a world of hurt and get reverse swept by the Ogre. There's Sacred Sword. He is forced to swap now. U-turn is a much better play. Because I can either kill this and then just smack the Ogre. Yeah, it's for sure just U-turn. Maybe. Actually, I think it might be Wisp. I think Wisp is actually the correct play. It can miss, and I still might get parried, but I think that covers... I think that makes Ogre Pawn just completely useless. We're gonna go for it. These Sacred Swords again. Ow. And I can't move because I'm paralyzed. And now I pretty much have to try to recover with Morning Sun. And then U-turn out the next turn. He's just trying to beat me down with this so his Ogre Pawn can win, which I get it. But I need to save all forms of priority to deal with the Sturdy Mon. Alright, and thank you. And I think it's just U-turn now. Yep, okay. Please. Please, bro. Don't get paralyzed this turn. Not this turn. Just anything but this turn. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. I just need... Maybe not this turn. Okay, if he Trailblazes, I lose if I'm paralyzed this turn, I believe. Because my mons have all otherwise taken chip. Actually... If I get paralyzed this turn, it's just to sack as many mons as I can before I can get a first impression off. So we're going to U-turn. He's going to Cudgel. I live, and thank you, game. I appreciate that. Good job, buddy. You're my goat. Okay. I think I can go meta here and then bullet punch freely. And then go into... Actually, I want to feed my bundle. Go bundle. If your flip turn only as your water move, you don't kill me. Actually, wait, I can just U-turn on this, can't I? And kill it, and then send in something that obliterates Memo. Or Memo, Hamu. What kills Hamu from full? Hey, I'm giving you a chance to do something really, really funny. I'm giving you a chance to do something really, really funny, little moth. I really, really want this to work. I know you're scarfed. Oh, did I just kill him? Oh my god. Ah! I forgot rocks were up. Yo, I'm a genius. You know what? I'm just being a nice guy and I'm giving diff. Yo, I definitely need to kill myself for that one. That was an embarrassment. And we gotta send Bundle back out and probably die and lose more diff. I'm a genius! I'm a genius. Goodbye, Bundle. You're definitely dying to an Aqua Cutter. Let's not lose here. That would be super embarrassing. I can't believe I just threw my poor Slitherwing under rocks like a dumbass. Wow, what a clown play. I wanted to load up the Slither Cannon. There's Aqua Cutter. And goodbye, Bundle. Yo. Sack every Pokemon speedrun. Let me just go into this in DD. Oh! Yo, I am just the GOAT at just sacking diff for the love of the game. I am so incredibly good at this game. Ouch. Now I get a stronger hit off, and I Dragon Claw you. Goodbye, Samurott. You're going in the forever box. Goodbye. And he lived. God damn it! You're serious? I got crit! Alright, bro. There was no need for this game to be a 2-0. That is just ridiculous. It's fine. I don't need the diff. I'm goated. Punch this man in the chin. Why are you standing like that, Metagross? Please sit on the ground. I don't like this. Good job, Dinner Plate. Stupid ass Crit Magnet. At least he didn't get crit this week. Everybody else did, though. GG's, Josh. I Turbo Donkey just sold like 2 additional diff for no reason. But I wanted to feed Slither within the kill, so I got greedy. I think we play Sin next week, so we're definitely losing because Sin has Terra, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Chen Pao, Ting, Chi-Yu, and some support. So that guy just has the team of all time, plus it's Sin, who has beat my ass every other time we played. Thank you everybody for watching. That was kind of just a clown show at the end, so I do apologize for that gameplay. But leave a nice comment, leave a hate comment, like, don't like, gotta give it free will. And we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.